Wondered how easy it is to make a soap? Did you know to make soap is that much easy? That you can create soap with just 3 items. With just 3 items, I'm going to show you guys how you can make your soap that lathers so well. Here is how you can make the soap. Welcome back to my channel. This is Rosie from Rosie Bella Naturals, and in today's production we'll be making our laundry bar soap. This bar soap is so easy to make. All you need to know is your kind of oil you want to use. What is that type of oil you want to use to make your soap? In making of your bar soap, you don't need to super fat it. What then is super fatting? Super fat is that oil that will be left behind after production. We super fat our bathing soaps, but not our bar soap. So it is that oil that will be left behind after saponification. What is that word, saponification? Saponification is a process that converts fat and oil into soup by combining them with sodium hydroxide or lye, which is the base. In other words, the oil is the acid and sodium hydroxide is the base. Combination of these two items will give rise to soap. Combination of water, lye and oil gives rise to soap, and these are the 3 basic items we need this day for our soap soap production. But to calculate the quantity of quantity of caustic soda that will be married together with oil to give us the required soap, we need to measure out our sap value, that is the saponification value. And there are saponification value for each type of oil you want to make use of. For palm kernel oil, as we're making use of palm kernel oil, our sap value for this is 0.176. 0.776. Assuming you want to make a quantity of oil, what you should determine first is your quantity of oil. Here we're making use of 500 grams of oil, and we multiply it by our sap value to get the quantity of caustic soda needed for this production. That particular caustic soda you got, you can decide to make your water 3 to the ratio of 1, 2 points to the ratio of 1, 2 points also to the ratio of 1. If you want the bar to be very hard and quickly dry up, you can use 2 points. Here today we'll be using 2.5. This is Harmattan period and our bar is going to solidify so easily. We'll be using 2.5 to multiply our caustic soda. So the oil we're making use of now, let me just get into the production as we talk, so I'll save time. We're making use of 500 grams of our oil. I'm making use of any available containers in the house, just to let you know that you can make use of, you don't need fancy containers to make your soup. No, you don't need fancy containers to make a soup. This is my kitchen scale, and here is just a container, but it is important to set out particular containers for soap different from the one you use in your kitchen. So here I'm measuring at 500 grams of my PK oil. So that is 500. I'll just take a little away from that. It must not be accurate. To get these 500 grams, assuming you don't have a scale in the house, you can make use of your cup, the measuring cups, and just take 2 of that measuring cup. That will give you 500 grams of your PK oil. This particular oil now, when multiplied with our sap value, will give you the quantity of caustic soda needed for this production. And we got 88. So I'll set this oil aside and bring in a container for measuring out my caustic soda. So here is my caustic soda, and I'll measure out it's 8 grams of this. Soap is just one of, all you need to do is to understand how to make your calculations. I remember I did my first soap even without calculation. I did my first soap without calculation. I entered the chemical store and after reading, those roadside book on how to cook, the man included how to make soup, and the man says to use 3 cups of oil to make 1 kg of soup. So I entered a store and told the store representative that I needed to make soup, and I was requesting for just 3 cups, and he wanted to know for what quantity of soda will I use that 3 cup for, and I said I'll be needing it for 1 kg, and he laughed. There's no way you can make this quantity of so that what I need was 7 to 8 bottles of oil, and I was not having that money at that time. I wanted to buy all that things, so I diverted the money and just buy that oil, and he just put me through on how to do it. So he said for me to measure 4 bottles of caustics, Lucozade bottle, those bottle, bottle, just the Lucozade bottle, measure the same with this, 4 bottles of it, and that is what I did. And my soap was so became interested in soup making. Today I can make quality soaps, and I have been creating soap for many years, both bar soap and bathing soap, and I sell them. I sell my bathing soap especially because I just felt bar soap and not with much gain. So let's get back into the production. This is our 8 grams of our caustic soda. We have to measure out our water. To know the quantity of water needed for this production, we'll be timesing our 88 grams times 2.5. Since we'll be needing 2.5, you can choose 2 between the ratio of 2 to 3. You can decide on the quantity of water to use. So here we'll be needing 220 grams of our water. That will give us 220 grams of our water. That is 220 grams of our water. So here now, these are the 3 basic items needed for making soap: water, caustic, and your oil. Here are the 3 basic items we need to make our soap. So we set this oil aside and dissolve our caustic soda. You dissolve your caustic soda 2 hours to your production. So you add gently into your water. Just add gently into your water. Be careful and you stir it. At this stage, the caustic soda is always very hot. So just be careful not to pour, to burn yourself with a liquid. And that is why you need to keep up when you are making soap. Not with any fancy equipment. You can just get your hand gloves, whether disposable or reusable hand gloves, and wear that. Then, if you're making a big quantity, you need a long sleeve to cover your skin. You need a shoe for your leg. You need the children to be off the area you're making the production. You need your pets to be far away. These are just precautions you take so that you don't pour this on them. So this is my soda. I will just set it aside a little to get cooled down. Since this is cold process soap making, this is not semi-hot. This is cold process. So I'll be setting this aside to cool off a little. Then we'll get back to the production. I left the caustic solution to cool a little. Now it's just a little warm, not very hot, and it is time to combine the oil and the caustic to form soap. So gently add. And you stir it up. So you can see that soap making is very easy. Have you subscribed to my channel yet? Are you still just passing by like every other day? Please endeavor to subscribe, like, and share my video to your family and friends. Drop that beautiful comment. Please subscribe now. There is more from where this is coming from. So you stir it up. Please endeavor to subscribe, okay? Don't just watch my video and pass. Please drop that subscription and turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I post a new video. So you stir it up. So as stirring is getting to trace. So this is what we call trace. When you're able to lift your spatula and line is formed on, there are different types of trace. We have medium trace. We have light trace. Light trace when it was still very light, then medium. Then it is when it is fully traced, it will be, like now it's about to be fully traced. This can be referred to as medium trace. So this is the making of a soap with the PK oil. So you stir. So trace happen when you combine light solution with the oil and you continue to mix it for some time. Trace will happen. Sometimes it is immediate, but that depends on the kind of oils and butters you use in your production. Sometimes the trace is delayed. When you use mostly soft oil, the trace is delayed. So you can use different type of oils, hard oils, soft oil, well to combine. And when you observe your soap, they shine on top with sapphire a little. That's the shine on when you are stirring, and you're able to form some line. You can see the line that is being formed. So these are the basic way a soap is made. You can go further to include your fragrance as well as. So we'll now get the mold. Here is our mold. You can use any mold of choice. You can get your already used carton, something you already used, finished using in your house, and line it up with nylon and make it into a mold. But because I already have a mold, I'm going to just pour it into it. So this is how you can use your 3 ingredients to make your bar soup. So transfer this into the mold. You can see it has its own natural color from the PK oil. Such a natural color from PK oil. It came with this beautiful color from PK oil. You can make use of any oil of choice that is available at your disposal. Just make sure you calculate very well the quantity of soda needed to saponify that particular oil. Make sure you do calculate very well the quantity of soda that is needed for saponification to take place. Just make sure you calculate very well. Zero waste, guys. I'm trying to scrape out the leftover soap. Zero waste. So here is our soap, guys. So I'll leave it in the mold to harden and solidify. And I'll come back to show you guys the result. So this takes just but a little while. It doesn't take that much time. You can leave it overnight, but in the next 6 hours, the soup should be ready to get out of the mold, guys. You can leave it in the mold for 6 to 12 hours. But this soup will be ready in the next 6 hours. So this is how you can make your laundry bar soap. So easy, guys. Is it not? So easy, guys. So we'll leave it in the mold to harden and I'll come back to show you the results. Please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please take this opportunity to go subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like my videos, tell somebody to tell somebody about Rosibella Naturals. Here we drop back-to-back videos that will help you to grow in your business, videos that will help you with your household necessity, videos that will help you with your skincare journey. Here we have back-to-back videos you will love. So let's hold on for the soup to solidify and we'll be back. Okay, guys, let's unmold the soap right away. Here is the soap. After leaving it for 4 hours, this 3 to 4 hours now, it's still warm to the touch. In other words, you can still decide to leave it more, allowing it to stay for 6 to 12 hours before unmolding it, guys. But I'm going ahead to unmold this to show you guys the results before the day becomes so dark. So here is our soap, beautifully hardened, and we're gonna unmold them. You can see that there's little soda ash on the top of this soap. It has hardened. For your information, our soap is so hardened. It has hardened, but there is little soda ash. This is as a result of sodium hydroxide in the newly made soap reacting with the carbon dioxide in the air before the saponification will be completed. So that is why there's this soda ash. To prevent it, you can decide to cover the soap to force gelling to take place. You can descant the water for the production. You can spray the soap with your rubbing alcohol. You spray the top of the soap with the rubbing alcohol. You can pour the soap when it is in medium trace. Remember, we did that. Make sure your lye and oil is in the same temperature. The way we're making this production, our oil was cold and our lye was still very warm. So that is what caused the soda ash. So the soap is still completely okay. It's completely perfect. So we will mold the soap. Remember, ideally you should leave your soap to cure for 2 to 4 weeks or 4 to 6 weeks before usage. For 4 to 6 weeks before usage. So here is our beautiful soaps. Here is our soap. Are they not beautiful, guys? This soap is so beautiful. Made with only 3 items. They are such a beautiful soap with beautiful outcome, guys. The soap is so beautiful, guys. So we'll carry out our ladder test. So here is my makeshift basin, washing basin, and we'll try out the soap. Try out the soap. Let me show you how it lathers. Actually, kernel oil has 65. The level of lather is 65. In other words, it lathers so well. Kernel soap lathers so well. You don't need to even add additional foaming agents into this soap because on its own it lathers so well. On its own it lathers so well. So here is our soap made with 3 ingredients only. 3 ingredients only. You can see how it lathers. Lathers so well, guys. So I will be leaving this soap to cure for 4 weeks before usage. I have other soap in the house. In short, I make soap all the time. All the time. I have fun making soap. As long as I have my caustic and oil available, all I will want to do is to make soap. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't leave here without subscribing now. Hit that subscription button, guys. Like our video, share to your family and friends. Tell somebody to tell somebody about Rosibella Naturals. Here we drop back-to-back videos, back-to-back recipes that work, that you can use for your business, that you can use for your household necessities, you can use for your skincare journey. So thank you so much for watching my video. Do have a nice day and bye-bye.